Welcome to the Patriot Training YouTube channel. My name is Clay Howell. I am the owner and head firearms instructor at Patriot Training. The topic of this video is how to get good at shooting. Many people have asked me, how do I get good at shooting? And the answer is surprisingly simple, but as often happens, it is not easy. Probably the most efficient, most effective, quickest way to get good is to take a class in the discipline you want to learn, be it handgun, rifle, what have you. Take a class, take copious notes, lots and lots of notes on each and every exercise that you did. Go home, dry fire practice those things, and once a month, once a week, whatever your budget will allow, confirm your skill with some live fire practice, and then go home and dry fire practice, dry fire practice, dry fire practice. Confirm with some live fire practice. When you get to a point that you can do those, look for a class that will increase upon it. So if, for example, you took Essential Pistol with Patriot Training, couple of things you might do. Take home the material from Essential Pistol. We put it all right there in the handout for you. Give you a nice handout. And practice those things. And so you get a few months of practice under your belt. Maybe take the class a second time. Maybe you might pick up something that you didn't pick up the last time. Maybe you might get some coaching from your instructor to smooth something out, what have you. And then put that practice into play. But also, eventually what you'll want to do is take a next level class as well. So take, for example, with Patriot Training, you might then want to take Essential Pistol 2. Do the same thing. Completely different course content between Essential Pistol and Essential Pistol 2. And this is true of many gun schools that I have taken classes from. So take the class, work on the things, practice, then retake the class, then maybe take a more advanced class. And it's, if you boil it down, it's take a class, practice what you learned in the class, wash, rinse, repeat. This video is brought to you by Green Haven Customs. At Green Haven Customs, you can build your very own custom stippling package. Green Haven Customs offers textures, undercuts, thumb ledges, grooves, Cerakote, and more. For more information, go to greenhavencustoms.com. The link is in the description. That's how you get good. You can't do too much dry fire practice. I am convinced you cannot do too much dry fire practice. I've never met someone who won a gunfight and said, man, I wasted my time with all that dry fire practice. Not one. Again, it's really simple, but it's not easy because most people don't have the dedication to do that. I would also encourage you may wish to take a class in the same discipline from a different instructor or school. In addition to, for example, Essential Pistol from Patriot Training, maybe take Defensive Pistol 1 and 2 from Middle Tennessee Firearms Training, for example. That would be a good choice. Jeremy's a good fellow Patriot Training alumnus. I'll always tip the hat to him and recommend people take a training class from him. My wife and I both have taken multiple classes from him, and I anticipate taking more classes from him in the future. That's how you get good. Take a class, practice it, wash, rinse, repeat. It's not really that complicated. The problem is most people aren't going to do that. And if you want to get what most people don't have, you must be willing to do what most people are not willing to do. It's just that simple. Simple, not easy. Well, that's it for today's topic. I'd like to remind you that you do not have to be a patriot to train, but you do have to train if you want to consider yourself to be a true patriot. Take care.